Good evening. Hello. Welcome along. It is Saturday, the 7th of January. Well, for you, it is anyway. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope you are very well. Very short intro, as always, for a Saturday pre-record. I am going to work on something on that, but I vary the times that I pre-record them, you see. So, but I know there are a lot of people who, play on Saturdays and would like a, happy birthday or anniversary shout out that we normally do on a Thursday night. So I'm going to work on something with that. I need to think how to get those incorporated into Saturdays. But anyway, for now, anyway, we've got so you've got just under a minute to go, and then we'll get tonight underway. As always, 50 questions, a couple of things for your breaks. The return of Ditloids, dun 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 dun. I did it over Christmas, but yes, there'll be some Ditloids for your first break. Yeah, for your first break tonight, and the return of another round as well. I said I was resting it, and then so many people messaged me and said, "Oi, can you bring it back, please?" So I'm bringing it back for tonight, just because I've put this together, and I've got some ideas that I've got for some rounds for Saturdays. But yeah, so I've put this one together for tonight. So the return of a special round for you for this evening, for your favourite Saturday round 3, which you can probably already guess what that's going to be. So yeah, you've got 10 seconds to go. Eyes down, pens at the ready. Get your teams to shush and put your phones out of your areas, and make sure you are ready for this. And it's the wrong one, Jay. You want to try that one? There we go. That's better. Welcome along. It's Saturday, the 7th of January. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all well. 50 questions then in front of us this evening. Let's get straight into it. We'll kick off as we always do, or for now at least anyway, with entertainment. Here's question number 1. So, name the character. And before anyone says, no, not separated at birth. But name the character for number 1. Sorry, should I have given you some warnings so you can try and do a screen grab? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Number 2, actor Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in which country? Get to the chopper. So actor Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in which country? Get to the chopper. Number 3, name the actress pictured here. So name the actress pictured here for number 3. Number 4, who teamed up with Eminem to release the song Stan, featuring a sample of their song Thank You? So who teamed up with Eminem to release the song Stan, featuring a sample of their song Thank You? Number 5, which Wizard of Oz actress was born Frances Ethel Gum? So which Wizard of Oz actress was born Frances Ethel Gum? Number 6, the TV series Frasier was a spin-off from which American comedy? So the TV series Frasier was a spin-off from which American comedy? Number 7, complete the title of the 1993 spoof film Robin Hood, Men in What? So complete the title of the 1993 spoof film Robin Hood, Men in What? Number 8, how was TV personality Steve Irwin better known? So how was TV personality Steve Irwin better known? Number 9, Made You Look, which is the viral song on social media at the moment, is the latest single from which female singer? So Made You Look, the viral song on social media at the moment, is the latest single from which female singer? And finally, number 10, fog on the time. Number 10, Belinda Carlisle believed heaven is a place where? So Belinda Carlisle believed heaven is a place where? So round 2, making a welcome return, and its first appearance of 2023 is a bit of sport and leisure, written in my own usual style to try and make it as accessible for everyone, but still tricky if you know your sport and leisure. Let's kick it off then with this. Number 1, the Webb Ellis Trophy is awarded to the winners of which competition? So the Webb Ellis Trophy is awarded to the winners of which competition? Number 2, a regulation badminton net is how high? Is it 3 foot 1 inches? Is it 4 foot 1 inches? Or is it 5 foot 1 inch? Inches. So a regulation badminton net is how high? Is it 3 foot 1, 4 foot 1, or 5 foot 1? Number 3, how many major events make up a Grand Slam in men's and women's golf? So how many major events make up a Grand Slam in men's and women's golf? Number 4, which of these circuits have never hosted the Formula One British Grand Prix? Is it Silverstone, Donington Park, or Aintree? So which of these circuits has never hosted the Formula One British Grand Prix? Is it Silverstone, Donington Park, or Aintree? Number 5, the FIDE is the international organisation that connects various federations together for which board game? Is it Monopoly? Is it chess? Or is it Tiddlywinks? So the FIDE is the international organisation that connects various federations together for which board game? Is it Monopoly? Is it chess? Or is it Tiddlywinks? Number 6, in Speedway, the drivers go which way around the oval circuit? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? So they complete 4 laps, but which way do they go? So in Speedway, the drivers go which way round the oval circuit? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Sorry, just a notification pop up at the bottom of my recording software and it says automatically convert your clips for TikTok. Really? I mean, TikTok's like all viral dances and stuff, so really, surely a quiz wouldn't. Would a quiz work on there? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Number 7, the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield is synonymous with which sport? I'm going to open that notification. Yeah, so sorry, I really shouldn't have opened that. The Crucible Theatre in Sheffield is synonymous with which sport? I get so easily distracted at times, it's ridiculous. As you will see with this new series that I'm doing on Mondays, where I research a quiz and fall down a massive rabbit hole. So, but anyway, question number 8. The Ballon d'Or is awarded to a player in which sport? So the Ballon d'Or is awarded to a player in which sport? Number 9, what piece of equipment is vital in the sport of base jumping? So what piece of equipment is vital in the sport of base jumping? And finally, number 10, what C describes a box containing classic games such as drafts, Ludo, etc.? All in one box. So what C describes a box containing classic games such as drafts, Ludo, etc.? So I said I was resting this for a while, but so many people messaged saying, can I bring it back after I didn't do it for a week? So Blockbusters tonight, this will rotate in and out. So I'm not going to make it Blockbusters every week. It'll get boring. But round 3 then is Blockbusters for you tonight. Usual style questions, including some Gold Run and Extreme Gold Run. Gold Run questions. Kicking off with this simple one. Number 1, what N is the location of the thyroid gland? I know very well where this is at the minute. But what N is the location of the thyroid gland? Number 2, what WW is the son of Widow Twankey in the pantomime Aladdin? Still some pantomimes going on, finishing off their runs. But what WW is the son of Widow Twankey in the pantomime Aladdin? Number 3, what CAC is a phrase to describe 2 people who couldn't be more different? Couldn't be more different. Yeah. What CAC is a phrase to describe 2 people who couldn't be more different? Couldn't be any different. Couldn't be further different from each other. You know what I mean. Nearly 3 years of deciphering my random ramblings. I think you guys know what I'm getting at. Number 4, what BTP took place on the 16th of December 1773? What BTP took place on the 16th of December 1773? Number 5, what DC is a rank in the police service? So what DC is a rank in the police service? Number 6, what SS encompasses the sun and everything that orbits around it? So what SS encompasses the sun and everything that orbits around it? Number 7, what FS was the home of many newspapers? So what FS was the original home of many newspapers? Number 8, what HOT is the call upon tossing a coin? So what HOT is the call upon tossing a coin? Number 9, what SOL is variety said to be? So what SOL is variety said to be? And finally, number 10, what PW is a revolving platform used for moulding clay? Think Ghost. Oh, my love. So what PW is a revolving platform used for modelling clay? Sorry, I wasn't winking at all of you in the final question. That eye just seems to be a bit more closed than this one. Anyway, right. So, questions. You'll have to head on over to Twitter. Go onto our Twitter feed because it's pre-recorded, so there'll be on individual links for tonight for each of the first 3 rounds. So if you head on over to Twitter now, rounds 1, 2, and 3 will be available for you to recap should you need to. So for your first break, if I actually get it set up properly, that one there. Turn myself off. There we go. So for your first break, it is Ditloids. Now, if you've never done any of these before, basically think of them as numbers, number phrases, basically phrases with numbers in. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, there's all sorts of. So if I said like, give you an example. So if I said DT equals 40, that's double top equals 40, like for a dartboard. That's the best one I could think of off the top of my head without like using ones that are in your screen coming up. So I'll pop these on. 7 minutes, and then that one there and that one there, and put some music on as well. Move that into that little box there, and we are good. I will see you in just under 7 minutes time with the answers to these and the first part of the quiz. See you shortly. Move myself back over here. Hello, welcome back. How are we all? Give you another minute on the... Another minute on these. Sorry, phone's flashing at me. Give me another minute on these. Probably less than that, actually, to be fair. I like Ditloids. I always think these are sort of... They're a bit trickier than sort of most of the... Yeah, I like Ditloids. I always like Ditloids. Ditloids and Dingbats are probably my two favourite things that if you go to a traditional pen and paper quiz, which there isn't really one round here at the minute. It's why we're going to this one on it's why we've been going to the smartphone one on the Tuesday. I mean, there are traditional pen and paper quizzes, but they all happen to be on a Thursday, and I'm kind of a little bit busy on a Thursday night. So that's why we go to the smartphone quiz on a Tuesday. Which, by the way, you know, let's say if you're in the area and you fancy coming down on Tuesday, more than welcome, more than merrier, to the Park Pub on Tuesday night. Here in Darwin. So yeah, but yeah, no, I always like when you get to a traditional pen and paper quiz and you've got, like, you know, Dingbats on the table or a picture round on the table or Ditloids or what have you. I always sort of jump on those as quick as I can. Anyway, on that note, let's give you the answers to these now. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So number 1, Herbie the car was number 53. Beep beep. Number 2, We Three Kings of Orient are. Number 3, 424 stations on the New York subway. There's a bit of a contentious one around that, but I'm not going to get into the logistics of it. That's the official number. Number 4, Everest is 8,849 meters. Number 5, 4 strings on a double bass. Dun, 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 dun. Number 6, 650 seats in Parliament. Number 7, 64 squares on a chessboard. Number 8, 360 degrees in a circle. And number 9, 7 edges to a 50p piece. Talking of coins, I was looking at my American collection from when we went to New York April last year for my birthday. I think I've been looking at the I think it's the quarters. It's either the quarters or the dollars. And some of them got like presidents and like the 50p's we collect in this country where they've got all sorts of various things on. And I don't think I'm that far off a full set of all of the. It's either dollars or quarters. I'm not sure which ones it is. I need to have a look. So. Random musings. You know what I'm like, I go off on a tangent. No, don't move that. Move me. That's what I'm trying to do. Just while you... Right, move me to there. Do that. Am I in the right position? Yeah, sorted. Right, get your answer sheets together. You don't get this with normal, like, any kind of TV shows where they're actually, like, telling you what they're doing behind the scenes. Anyway, right, get your answer sheets together. Let's see how you did with the first part of the quiz this evening. Your first 30 questions. Let's see how you did. We started with entertainment. Number 1. Name the character. That is Gollum. I'll do it again. I know someone in the Discord server who would have turned around and said, oh, it's like separated at birth, so there we go. Number 2, actor Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in which country? It was Austria. So the American actor Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in Austria. Number 3, name the actress. That is Lisa Kudrow. Number 4, who teamed up with Eminem to release the song Stan, featuring a sample of their song Thank You? It was Dido. Number 5, which Wizard of Oz actress was born Frances Ethel Gunn? It was Judy Garland. Number 6, the TV series Frasier was a spin-off from which American comedy? It's Cheers. Number 7, complete the title of the 1993 spoof film Robin Hood Men in Tights. Number 8, how was TV personality Steve Irwin better known? He was better known as the Crocodile Hunter. Number 9, Made You Look. The viral song on social media at the moment is the latest single from which female singer? It's Meghan Trainor. I can put my Gucci on. That one. Yeah. It's either that or the Wednesday Addams dance. But anyway. Number 10, Belinda Carlisle believed heaven is a place on earth. For number 10. Round 2 was a bit of sport and leisure. Number 1, the Webb Ellis Trophy is awarded to the winners of the Rugby World Cup. Number 2, a regulation badminton net is how high? It's 5 foot 1 inches. So I was thinking about badminton earlier, that's why I put the question in, but there's two sports I want to get back, I want to get into this year. Learning to play golf is one, but I want to get back into playing squash as well, because I used to play squash as a kid and I've not played it for that many years, and I think that would really sort of get heart rate going and weight down, I think. Number 3, how many major events make up a Grand Slam in men's and women's golf? It is 4. Golf, just because there's a lot of people I know play golf, so I think it'd be good to get out and play golf. Number 4, which of these circuits has never hosted the Formula 1 British Grand Prix? It's Donington Park. Believe it or not, there was a race circuit at Aintree, and it did host the Formula 1 British Grand Prix in the early 50s. Silverstone is the natural home for it. Number 5, the FIDE is the international organisation that connects various federations together. For which board game? It's chess. I really would love someone to put Tiddlywinks. I really would. Do you know what? I'll find out what the international organisation is for Tiddlywinks, and it'll be in a future quiz. Number 6, in Speedway, the drivers go which way round the oval circuit? They go anti-clockwise. I had to watch a few Speedway races just to make sure as well. Number 7, the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield is synonymous with snooker. Number 8, the Ballon d'Or is awarded to a player in which sport? It is football. Number 9, what piece of equipment is vital in the sport of base jumping? It is a parachute. Otherwise, it's going to go very wrong if you don't have one of those. I didn't realise also in base jumping, I can't remember what it stands for now, but the base part of base jumping, actually, it's an acronym. I just thought it meant that you were jumping off from a base of something, but it's actually an acronym. And finally, number 10, what C describes a box containing classic games such as drafts, Ludo, etc. It is a compendium. Compendium of games. You just get them at Christmas, didn't you? You like get a box of it and like drafts, Ludo, pack of playing cards, chess, maybe backgammon and stuff. And finally, for your first part of the quiz, Blockbusters round 3. What N is the location of the thyroid gland? It is in the neck. Number 2, what WW is the son of Widow Twankey in the pantomime Aladdin? It's Wishy Washy. Number 3, what CAC is a phrase to describe two people who couldn't be more different? It's chalk and cheese. Number 4, what BTP took place on the 16th of December 1773? It's the Boston Tea Party. Number 5, what DC is a rank in the police service? It is Detective Constable. Number 6, what SS encompasses the sun and everything that orbits around it? It is the solar system. Number 7, what FS was the original home of many newspapers? It's Fleet Street. Number 8, what HOT is the call upon tossing a coin? Heads or tails? Number 9, what SOL is variety said to be? It is the spice of life. And finally, number 10, what PW is a revolving platform used for moulding clay? It is a potter's wheel. I said, think of the film Ghost. You know, oh my. Right, that's 30 answers for you so far. How are you doing? Let me know, as you always do, on social media. I know it's pre-recorded, but I do go back in and look at them because it does actually help me write the quiz. Because then I can sit there and go, I thought that round was going to be hard. I'll not make it as hard. Or, oh, I thought those questions were going to... So it does give me a good gauge of how people are scoring. If suddenly everyone's rocking up with 50 out of 50, then I know I've made it far too easy. If people are suddenly rocking up with 10, then I know I've made it too difficult. So yeah, it does actually help. You know, it's not just sort of like a social media thing. We do actually use it for vital purposes. I was going to at some point go through it, I think I might do it actually. It's 2023. I think I might. I'll start from Thursday. I'm going to make notes of the scores that go onto social media, and I'm going to work out an average sort of score throughout the whole of the year for the scores that are posted on. Oh, this is going to be a lot of work. I might need to rethink this. But yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see what the average score is from people who post their scores on social. Anyway, right, still to come, connections round and general knowledge for you to finish off. I like the connections. Right, just to clarify, right, connections round. I know I was trying to be far too clever on Thursday night and messed up. And I realised what I did. I should have put the words fingerprinting That's what I should have done, and then the tin would have been there. In my defence, fingerprint, the tin was still there, the letters were just jumbled, so it did still work in theory. But yeah, so I just tried to be too clever, and just, yeah, put the wrong answer up on screen, to be fair. It's not like me to put the wrong answer up on screen, is it? Anyway, right, let's do this. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? No clues, not giving anything away. I've not gone too clever on this. I've gone with a standard, normal format for this one. Kicking off with this, number 1. What 5-letter word describes someone who has no clothes on? So what 5-letter word describes someone who has no clothes on? Number 2, one-on-one, duet, double. So 1 add 1, a duet, double. What could they be? Number 3, which chemical symbol, which chemical element has the symbol of O? So which chemical element has the symbol of O? Number 4, in a news bulletin, the most important items of news are described as the what? So in a news bulletin, the most important items of news are described as the what? Number 5, what kind of doll is a likeness of a particular person said to be bewitched, whereby injury to the doll causes injury to the person? And for whoever's got one that looks like me, can you stop it? But what kind of doll is a likeness of a particular person said to be bewitched, whereby injury to the doll causes injury to the person? I feel like a few people have got one of these dolls of me at the minute. Number 6, what is the only start again. What is the only octagonal road sign in the United Kingdom? They do have these around the world, but I couldn't check whether other road signs may also be octagonal in some places in the world. But what is the only octagonal road sign in the United Kingdom? However, if you are friends of ours playing over in America, you also have this road sign, but you might also have some other octagonal ones. Number 7, au revoir. Nice and simple. Au revoir. Number 8, something for all of future times and for eternity is said to last what? I very nearly said the word then. Something for all of future times and for eternity is said to last what? Makes a change for me being switched on and not giving the answer away. Number 9, what is the name of the long-running genealogy documentary series? There's going to be some pennies dropping any moment. But what is the name of the long-running genealogy documentary series? And as always, question 10. What links all of the answers together? So what links all of the answers together? Let's wrap up this Saturday's quiz with some general knowledge as always. Random questions, 10 of them in total. Starting with this, number 1, which has more countries using their currency? Is it the euro, is it the USA dollar, or is it the Eastern Caribbean dollar? So which has more countries using their currency? Is it the euro, the USA dollar, or the Eastern Caribbean dollar? Number 2, bit of maths. Get your brains going on a Saturday night. How many seconds are there in a day? Probably should check my own maths actually as well. How many seconds are there in a day? Number 3, acrophobia is the fear of what? So acrophobia is the fear of what? Number 4, which organisation has the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity? So which organisation has the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity? Number 5, what comes next in this list? Baby boomers, Generation X, millennials. What's next? So what comes next? Baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, then what? Number 6, the official residence for the Prime Minister of Canada is Privet Drive, Sussex Drive, or Windsor Drive. So the official residence for the Prime Minister of Canada is Privet Drive, Sussex Drive, or Windsor Drive. Number 7, remember DVDs? For those of you who are too young to remember DVDs, before you had like Disney Plus and Netflix, we, older generation, used to have these discs. And yeah, we used to put them into specific players and watch our films that way. But for those of you who do remember DVDs, what was the diameter of one? Were they 8 centimetres, 12 centimetres, or 14 centimetres? So what was the diameter of one DVD? Was it 8 centimetres, 12 centimetres, or 14 centimetres? You also used to have a dodgy guy selling them in the pub. Number 8. King Philippe is the current monarch of which country? So King Philippe is the current monarch of which country? Number 9. In the painting of Mona Lisa, which hand is on top? Is it the left hand or the right hand? So in the painting of the Mona Lisa, which hand is on top? Is it the left or the right hand? And finally, question number 10. Boston is the state capital of which US state? Far too many words of state in that one. But Boston is the state capital of which US state? Okay, toddle on over to Twitter, and the next 2 links for a recap on both of those rounds will be over there now for you. If you need them, if you I can't get my words out tonight. So yeah, if you need a recap, head on over to Twitter. The links will be there. Right, for your final break, I have got, so I've came across a survey, and now it's from some point in 2022, and it did make me giggle. So I thought I'd see how many people might know. So according to a 2022 survey of 2,000 Americans, now that's not really a snapshot, is it? Come on. That'd be like me walking into the street and asking first person I saw for their opinion on this. But anyway, according to a 2022 survey of 2,000 Americans by the company Preply, put these accents in order Americans like the most, from most to least. So there's 10 accents coming up on screen. All you need to do is put them in order from most to least in terms of how Americans see them and what's their most favourite, as in what their least favourite is. Sounds nice and simple. I will do that, and I will do that, and then hopefully the timer will be on screen. It is. I will see you in about 7 minutes' time. Okay. Let's see how you did with these in just a moment. Yeah. Okay. Right, last answers down. Here we go. So, yes, it did work. Okay, so according to a 2022 survey of 2,000 Americans by the company Preply, put these accents in order Americans like the most from most to least. So in 10th place is the Scottish accent. You made the list. Number 9 is the Dutch accent. Yeah, it's Dutch. I'm not going to try and do an accent for all of these because it will just go horribly wrong. Number 8 even is Spanish. Number 7's the Irish accent. Now, that did surprise me because there's a lot of, American Irish, Irish Americans, etc. So I thought that would have been higher up the list. There we go. 7th for Irish. 6 is German. Ah, is he German? Number 5, Italian. Ow, that's my knee. Number 4, Canadian. Again, just next door, over the border. I'd have thought Canada would have been a little bit further up the list, but I suppose 4th is a good place. 3rd was French. What was the 2? So 2nd, Australian. Yeah. But in number 1, the 2,000 Americans surveyed, the British accent still comes out on top. So thank you very much, America. We know it's it always is though, isn't it? It always seems to be, the whole Hugh Grant thing and stuff like that. That kind of accent. I don't think mine would go down very well in America, but there you go. But yeah, so that is your top 10. So thank you very much. And hello to our friends over in America. Oh, by the way, actually, that reminds me, I'm hoping you're watching tonight, but I will try and drop you an email. But thank you very much for the Christmas cards that turned up this week. We've got postal strikes here in the UK at the moment. So yeah, they turned up this week. I think they were posted at sort of like middle of December from you guys in America. But yeah, so thank you very much for the Christmas cards. And do you know what? Actually, while I'm on that, I'm going on a bit off tangent. Just start getting your answers ready and I'll be with you in a sec. But yeah, do you know, we do Christmas cards badly in this country. From when I've received these two from America. Inside were 2 beautiful things, which I'm assuming you send to, everyone that gets Christmas card. And it's a breakdown of all the nice things that they've done this year and all the things that they've gone through and all the things that have changed and, in some circumstances, and again, some of the people that they've lost this year. But it was a nice sort of thing to sit and read, all these lovely things that they're doing. And all we do is send out a Christmas card that says, Happy Christmas from such and such. So yeah, America doing Christmas cards better than us. That's the wrong one. It's that one there and that one there. Right, let's see how you did with the final part of the quiz. Let's get these answers underway. Connections round 4. Here we go. Number 1. What 5-letter word describes someone who has no clothes on? Naked. So I had to put the 5-letter word because some people might have gone nude. Number 2. 1-on-1, duet, double. It is 2. Number 3. Which chemical element has the symbol of O? It is oxygen. Number 4, in a news bulletin, the most important items of news are described as the headlines. Number 5, what kind of doll is a likeness of a particular person said to be bewitched, whereby injury to the doll causes injury to the person? It is voodoo. Now, at the time of recording this, I have no idea how you've done with this, Hayley, but if you've not cottoned on to where it's going by now, then you probably need to hand your card back in. Number 6, what is the only octagonal road sign in the UK? Stop. I can't get there. Stop. I know they do have these in America and other countries, but... number 7, au revoir. Goodbye. Number 8, something for all of future times and for eternity is said to last forever. Viva forever, I'll be waiting. Number 9, what is the name of the long-running genealogy documentary series? It is Who Do You Think You Are? Who do you think you are? And if you hadn't worked out by my poor singing, what links them all? They are, and it was requested, and I did say I wasn't doing it for a while, so to throw off the scent, but it is Spice Girls songs. Viva Forever, Goodbye, a couple of their album songs on there as well, just to throw people off the scent. But yes, they are all Spice Girl songs. Hayley, if you didn't get that, you need to hand in your Spice Girl fan club card straight away. after you've picked up the Easter eggs you've thrown at the screen. General knowledge then, number 1, which has more countries using their currency, it is the euro. That's actually the top 3 most used currencies in per country. Euro is, and they're in the right order as well. Euro, then the USA dollar, then the Eastern Caribbean dollar, which I didn't even know was a thing until I saw this. Number 2, how many seconds are there in a day? There are 86,400. He says. Do you know what? Because I'm not... and I don't want to wake up on Saturday morning. 60 seconds in a minute times 60 minutes in a day equals that times... Yeah, I am right. I was just double checking, just because I did this and I've checked it, but yeah, anyway. 3, acrophobia is the fear of heights. Number 4, which organisation has the motto fidelity, bravery, integrity? The clue was in the question as well. It's the FBI. FBI stands for Federal Bureau of Investigation, but if you looked at the letters, FBI, it's there. Number 5, what comes next? Baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, and then it's Zoomers, or Generation Z, apparently. I'm sure someone's shifting the timelines on these, because I always thought I was Generation X, and apparently I'm classed as a millennial now. So, number 6, the official residence for the Prime Minister of Canada is Sussex Drive. I think it's 43 Sussex Drive, it's called. It's not Privet Drive, that's Harry Potter, and Windsor Drive. There may well be a Windsor Drive, but I made that up for the purposes of this. Number 7, DVDs. What was the diameter of one? It's 14 centimeters, diameter of a DVD. And like I say, if you're too young to understand what a DVD is, go and ask your parents. Number 8, King Philippe is the current monarch of Belgium. Number 9, in the painting of the Mona Lisa, which hand is on top? It's the right hand, so the right hand is on top of the left hand. And finally, number 10, Boston is the state capital of which US state? It is Massachusetts. Okay, tot your scores up. 50 points available for you this evening. And let me know how you did, please. Very much appreciated if you do stick that on the social post that I've put up. Because then I can, like I said earlier, have a look and see how the quiz went down tonight. If you need a tiebreaker, your tiebreaker question will change onto screen. There it is. Is this: how many Apple stores are there in the world as at 2022? The latest one opening in East Rutherford, New Jersey at the... I can't remember what it's called now. But I'll tell you what, if I go to New York again, which I'm hoping to do so at some point, but not anytime soon, but if I go to New York again, I want to go and have a look at this place because it's near New York Giants Stadium. It's a massive shopping How many Apple stores are there in the world as at 2022? Remember, nearest to this gets the point. Oops, hello, push the wrong button. And your answer is in 3, 2, 1. There. 522. No, that's not right. Hang on. I might have got that wrong. I'm sure it was 400 that I wrote earlier. I'm doubting myself, and I'm going to find out. I am actually right. The answer. There it is. Ignore me. It is 522. Why did I think I was wrong? Anyway, right, let's close out the quiz because I'm losing it rapidly. But yeah, 522, so nearest to that. Gets the point, that's right. It's 273 in the US, 39 in the UK. Right, that is it for this Saturday night, as I'm slowly losing the plot. So I'm going to say a very good night now. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Let me know how you got on across all of the socials, so thank you for doing that. And that is it for me tonight. Monday night, Monday at some point, there will be a new video as part of a new series that I'm doing. Exclusive to YouTube. So we're kicking off this off-topic Monday with can an AI write a quiz that is worth doing? So we'll find out on Monday. It's very entertaining, to be perfectly honest, and I've not fact-checked it as well. The whole point is, can an AI write a quiz, 50-question quiz with answers in rounds as well? Can it write a quiz good enough for, you know, basically playing. So we'll find out on Monday, have a watch of that video. It's not a premiere or anything, so it'll just be available for you to watch at some point. Then I'll be back live on Thursday as always, and another pre-recorded quiz next Saturday. That is it from me. I will see you all soon. That one is one I need. That is it. I'll see you all soon. As always from me, take care. We'll see you soon. Stay safe.